I think I'm live. I think I'm live. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Bringing up the chat so I can read it. If anybody's there, hello. Well, come on. So slow. It says live. Okay, I'm starting to see something pop up on the screen. That's good. Hello, Linda. Okay, perfect. So that means you can see me. Close. Open. Hi, Pam. I'm just playing today. Hello, Bugs Mediocre Crafts, Arts and Crafts. I can't remember your name. I will call you Bugs until I learn more. I am just playing. I thought I would come on for a little while. Linda's not feeling well, so we were going to go live on her channel. And I am knotted up here. Oh, bacon cookies. Are they chocolate chip, Pam? My big knotted mess. Okay, so I started tatting in my chair, and then it's just been sitting by my chair, and I haven't finished. I think I must have taken I did take one of these, and yes, chocolate chip. Ooh. Okay, Linda. Linda's going to be lurking. Oh gosh, sorry for any extracurricular noises. I should call them extraterrestrial. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I was tatting and I set it down, and I gotta turn one more time, I think. Nope, this way. Boom. And I didn't finish, so I've got to figure it out. Ooh, chocolate chip. So Bugs, I put some dough in the freezer so I can bake if any. Oh, hi, Addie. How are you? Does anyone here tat? I know I've been seeing some people that's been doing it, and it makes my heart happy because I feel like it was on the verge of becoming a lost art. So I was so happy to see that people were. I don't know why I have a flip there. I must have been half asleep when I turned. But so I just thought, yeah, I'm just coming on and just fiddling, not really doing any paper craft today. Hey Dawn, you get to, yay! I know, Addie, and guess what? It's not paper crafts. I feel awful. Oh. There'll be some art. My big live. This is kind of my supplemental live. I wanted to start the Sunday one for a while, just kind of puttering around and doing some of the stuff that I normally don't do often, you know. And this is one of them. And I don't even know how close I am. People can, let me see if I can go in a little. I hate to adjust my camera too much because I feel like I'm not, I'm horrible at it. How's that? Is that good enough so you guys can see without being like overly close? I don't want it like too much in your face. And I need to remember where I picked off. That left off. Pick up where I left off. And that's the bad thing about tatting for me, is when I'm looking at it, I know I'm on my fifth, I think my sixth group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I'm on my sixth group. So we'll see. It's perfect. Oh, good. Okay. Hopefully. Yay. Okay. So we'll see. And am I doing a whole, going that way, and I'm trying to see where I'm flipped at. There we go. Okay, that's my up, down. That's my down to this one. I think, whoops, I'm going to take that one out because I think I have to. That's the plan. Maybe I start over. Maybe I just start over. Do another one and leave this one for when I have to figure it out. But anyway, hey. Oh, hey, Brenda. How are you? Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate that. So, up, down, down. Here I am looking at this like, you guys are probably thinking, did she really even do this? Yes, I did. This is what happens when I get my brain off path and I don't finish what I start. And I set it down and it sits by my chair for weeks and I don't pick it up. So I have to look at my thing to see what I got here. And I have this. So I have to see which way it's gonna flip. And I know I'm doing, I think I'm on the, let me bring my needle to this side. Doing well, getting ready for arch. Oh, great. Excellent. That's awesome. Well, I wish you luck. I know the glass, the sharded glass, or the, I don't know what you call that, the glass pieces. That piece was gorgeous. I really like the, I really like that. All right, so this one's going to come around. I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go around this. I did my loop, my step 4, I did my thing. Last one, I'm going to turn. I don't think I have to picot in this one. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, thanks, Addie. Oh, hey, T. Thanks for stopping in. There's really not a lot going on. Thank you, Addie. You're so gracious to encourage people to hit the like button. I appreciate that. Especially, I'm sitting here, I'm like, I don't know if I've done anything to like yet. But, hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to remember if I'm supposed to do a flip. I feel like I'm supposed to, I'm going to try turn, tie, and I did that. And this is my last chain, which is to do 6 double stitches. Well, we're going to try and see what we get. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So kind of what we're doing is, oh, hey, Pam. How are you? Pam, my Pam, made by Pam. So I got 6. I'm going to turn, last chain, 6 turn, tie, and I'm going to join to my first ring. I don't think I do that yet. I think I do one more. I think I'm going to do one more ring. I don't know. I think I was supposed to attach something, but oh well. I'm going to, whoops. Oh, I pulled my string right out of my needle. Guys, I'm not really giving you a tutorial because as you can see, oh, hey, Stace. How are you? Thanks for coming by. I'm pretending to tat. I am pretending to tat. My fingers are a little puffy today, so I'm not having very good luck. This probably shouldn't be the craft I'm doing today, but it was on my stand and it was driving me crazy. And I thought, I'm going to work on this today. And then when I thought I was going to go live, I thought, you know what? I'll just do this. We'll just pretend to do this. You're doing well? Good. Tat away. Just saw a book in Hobby Lobby on tatting. Oh, it's not too hard, really. It's really about doing half hitch, like, you do like a half hitch knot and you do it both ways. It's like a miniature macrame, and that you do it over the needle so that you're, um, not doing it on the big loop. Oh, that's cool, Pam. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello. Um, PJB Pam is making cookies, Elizabeth. Chocolate chip. So this is my up. This is my up. I feel like I'm really making a terrible, cracky mess at this. All right. Well, we're just gonna do it. And I'm gonna turn it over, tie a knot. If it's wrong, it wouldn't be the first time. I love cookies too. I want some chocolate chip cookies. I made brownies the other night when everyone was talking about brownies, and oh my goodness. I'm thinking. So I think I have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you know what? I might have to. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm only on chain 5. Maybe I need to do one more group. Return. Maybe that's what I needed to do. Chain 3. Attach this. I don't know though. I don't know. I feel like I want to start over. I've lost my way. Maybe she was. I made brownies the other night, Stace, when everybody on the live was making brownies, and I made brownies that they were like good for you brownies, and they tasted awful. Normally, I don't mind good for you brownies, but these were called like swerve snacks or something like that. Oh yeah, T. They were gluten-free, grain-free, sugar-free. It was they were enjoyment-free. It was terrible. Yeah, it was terrible. I was like, this is just terrible. I just didn't want to, I couldn't do it. I tried one and I was like, that's the end of that. The pan is still sitting downstairs, and I noticed somebody has been nibbling a little here and there out of the pan, but I don't think he likes them either. So, yeah. Well, you know what I'm going to do, because I'm almost to the end of this, and I don't think I won't need much more string. I'm going to start over, and I'm going to figure this one out after, because for some reason I lost my way. I did these two, and I do have a goof up on a couple of them, because that's what happens when you set it down and you pick it back up and you don't remember where you're at, especially with repetition. It's hard to figure out. So I'm gonna start over. I'm starting over. I'm gonna do it again. Well, at least all ingredients are in the same house now. Oh yes, that's true for Pam, Mary. Yeah, for sure. And I have a needle threader. I really like, I bet they have them too. I bet they have tatting needles for old people, like old people eyes. So when you start, it tells you about the length. So for this project, it says that I need a 27-inch tail. So I kind of just go by like this is like 15, I think on my, yeah, it's like 15 inches. So I'm going to go, or 14 inches. So 14, I'll just do it twice and that'll give me about 28, which is good. Not bad, not bad. I like crocheting too, and I thought about bringing that up because I found at the thrift shop it's a yarn. It looks like the eyelash yarn, but it's not. It's like got little rubber fingers coming off of it, and it's for making scrubbies for your dishes. Oh, really? Well, I searched tatting needle and I got these, but you know, I have several of them and they're super long. This one was not too much long. I have multiple sizes. Let me grab the other ones and I'll show. So I have a little tote that I keep for all my different projects. This is my tatting box. And in it, I have my tatting needles. And these, they were tatting needles, but they called them beading needles also. So the eye is made so that it's not big. It will go through, if you're, this end will go through, this end will go through your bead. So I have multiple sizes and some way bigger. But when they're beading, the ends are super sharp. So I just take my little nippers that I use for cutting my dies apart for card making, and I just snip the tip and I take off the sharpness. And then but you can see how big the eye is on this one. That's pretty good size. It will do a nice big thread. But see, this is blunt now, so I can use my bigger threads, cotton threads like this one. This is much thicker than this, and it works great with this needle. But I dull them. But I bet you could use these for anything. Doll making, yeah, it would make sense if you're going through some first cookies made in the new oven. Oh, that's cool, Pam. Yeah. So as far as the mistakes, I took one of these that I had made mistakes on, and I used it in my junk journal. I used a piece of it on my junk journal. I cut one apart and I used it on an ATC that I believe I gave to Kellyanne. So, but yeah, so that's what these are. I keep them and use them for all different things. Mostly tatting, but you can use them, like I said, for beading. And they're very inexpensive. They're not expensive at all. I found some pictures of some of the things that I did the last time. That's what I should do, is make some more of the oh, see, here's another one. It's another one I started and I lost my place, so I had to stop. Or I messed up when I stopped. So I just take these and I just I use them on things, because why not? They're still lacy looking, you know. And then I have some that I take and I do flowers. This one's a double. So I did this. This is that bigger yarn here that I was telling you. I used the bigger yarn, and then I used a teeny tiny little thread on this piece in here. And I also used the beads. I like stringing beads. I have some, here's some that I haven't starched yet. I need to starch and put another, I have another earring thing in here. But, yeah, pretty cool. And these ones I did for earrings also. These were kind of big, but I'm not sure if I like the beads on them. And these, I have these in earrings also. I've done one, and I have some with the green eyes. But see how tiny this thread is? This is like really tiny, and that's what I did this middle piece in. And then I just, I use the Fabri-Tac and I just glue it to the bigger one. And it looks nice on both sides. Oh, hey, Jim. Yes, they absolutely, they would look cute on pockets, Pam. I could make you some and send you some to put on pockets, but I could put some on the pockets when I get some things. Oh, and here's my needle threaders. And I keep some of the beads, like these beads, so that I can use them in things. And here's a cross I did. You can use buttons. That's when I started saving the buttons. Because you can use those too. And a little hook. Some people, you have the little hooks to use. I keep looking through all these boxes of things I have, hoping I'll find the little pokey to my pokey tool. I haven't found it yet, darn it. Oh well. And this is what they call a shuttle. And you can, this has two different things on it. Because you can, I'm not good. I bought it so that I could practice using a shuttle. Oh, hey, Joni. How are you? Yes. Pam, PJB Stamper is a tease. She is. I like the little owls too. They're very cute. These are fun. I think I have a pattern for those handy. Those would be fun. I could probably whip up a couple of those while I'm on here. They don't take long. And I have some nice beads that I can use. Let's see. But yeah. That's for the black ones. Maybe I didn't print my owl ones out. Because, you know, I'm not good without instructions. I have to have the instructions. Has a beautiful enamel design. Oh, really? Oh, your grandmother's shuttle. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that must be nice. This is a cheap Clover one. Or, I don't even think it's Clover. It's Airlight shuttle. And it's, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I learned from a lady 20 years ago. She lived in Canada, and she taught me via the internet. We talked, and she emailed, and she sent me some printed instructions. And that's how I learned. And she sent me a couple of needles to get started and showed me, you know, the basics, and I went from there. Yeah. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to make a ring. So I got it says 2 stitches and then a picot. And I usually leave them about, yay, you know, to the edge of my finger from when I lay my finger on. And then I got a whole stitch, and then I can slide it down if you want, and it leaves a little loop, which they call the little picot. But I like leaving mine open because then I can gauge them and make sure that they're all the same so that I don't have to guess. Yes, you are a tease when it comes to chocolate. You are. Oh, Miss Joni, did you send me a friend request? I meant to look for you, and I'm glad you popped in, because I was wondering. I thought I got a friend's request, and I was like, is this the Joni that I know? I mean, if so, I will accept, but I was waiting until I saw you because, you know, you just never know nowadays. Well, good luck, Pam, made by Pam. If you can figure out the shuttle, you know, kudos to you. So this says I have to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 6 times. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, hi, Mona. You're welcome. Thanks for stopping in today. I appreciate it. I'm not staying on too long, just for a little bit. I just wanted to come in, give my peeps, say hello, and give them a place to say hello to each other. But yeah. Oh, thanks, Jim. I'm sure this isn't your cup of tea today. Ah, but you know, the Sunday Fundays, I like to just play around, do something besides paper. But Tuesday, you guys, is my second episode of the roll out the art. I am so excited, and I can't wait. I'm just moving these down so I have room. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And my ADD, I lose track and have to count it 50 times. So there. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. And 6 loops, I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 loops. 5 loops. Stringing cats, no, but it's interesting to watch. Well, hopefully I'm in camera still. I can't see my phone, but so this is going to be a ring, which means I'm going to pull this through, but I'm going to stick my finger in the end that it's going to pull through because I don't want to, and of course my tail is up in there pretty high. So let me see. I'm going to pull my tail through, and I am going to come around with my needle, and I'm going to stick it up through that tail. Oh, well, there. And that's what's going to close it. Just like that. Now I have a ring. And this ring, it's going to kind of lay like this. And what you want to do is kind of flip it so that your yarn kind of crosses. And you're going to come right up through that knot. And that's a tied off. Yeah, so now we got a ring. We turned, tied, and return. Return means I'm going to flip it back over. And then I am going to lay my needle on my work. And I'm going to chain. And it says to do 3 stitches. 1. See how I did that half hitch? And then if I do this, it gives me a full stitch. So there's 1.5, 2.5, 3, and then I'm going to do a picot, which is a little space. Boom. And I'm going to chain 6, or do 6 stitches. So there's my half, and then 1, half, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. So the doorbell just rang. I thought maybe someone was here for cookies. But no, they wanted to talk to me about their faith. Oh, cats are not allowed in my craft space. No, Pam? Oh yeah, because you got lots of string, lots of thread. Made by Pam does a lot of very nice sewing. And yeah, so she's got lots of string. So do you see how I leave this stretched out? A lot of people will pull them in like every time they have a picot, but for me, I like to leave them stretched out so that I can kind of gauge my space so that my picots are all the same size loop. I mean, sometimes they're a little bit off like here, but for the most part in the design, they'll be pretty much the same size. So it said 3 stitches, 6 a picot, 6 stitches. And then I'll do another 6 stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm going to move it down on my needle. I probably should have got a longer needle. These ones, these ones seem to work okay on this one's average. So, how's everybody's weekend? How was everybody's weekend? Pretty good, I hope. And I'm going to do a picot and then 3. 1.5, 2.5, and 3. So Pam, made by Pam, too short, yeah. All my days run together now that I'm not working, so I always forget that it's the weekend, really. Do you have an embroidery machine? Elizabeth was good, tired today, but got to clean the mess I made the last few days. Oh, I hear ya. Listen, I haven't been able to like stand long enough to even do my dishes this weekend. I did this morning. I got up and got to move, but I've been having a lot of lower back pain. And I actually was just telling Linda earlier, I pulled out my stability ball and I inflated it. And that's what I'm actually sitting on at my desk right now. Oh, applique station machine. Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. That's really neat. Well, I really like those appliques. They're so cute. All right, so that's it for this step. So I got 3 stitches, a picot, 6 stitches, a picot, 6 stitches, a picot, and 3 stitches. So now that is a chain. So that means that I can pull this and let it come all the way through without holding that the end. Ta-da! Except I don't want my loop from my ring to get stuck in there. And I love, this is what I love about tatting too, is I think it's fairly forgiving. Like things loosen and tighten and loosen. You can just pull and tighten it back up. See? Pretty cool. So that's what we look like. So we have one of these parts. Like that. Blah, that's been my weekend. No desire to craft or socialize or do anything, so sleeping on and off. Aw, well, that might be what you need, Linda, to just, rejuvenate. Rest and rejuvenate. And Addie has had good. She had today off from work. Oh, that's awesome. Jim's weekend was snowy. The lake effect. Ugh. Oh gosh. You know what? It was chilly today. It was a little windy. Yesterday it was 50, so it was really nice. Today, oh goodness. Hey Dahlia. Welcome. All right, so I have a chain. It says to turn it and tie it. So I did a little turnover, crossed my threads, pulled it tight. Now it's there it is, tied right off. And this doesn't turn, tie up, and then before I do, it says to put my needle in the third picot on my ring. So that means I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, put my needle in, and then I'm going to flip. Now I'm going to chain 6. So I'm going to go, whoops. Hopefully my sound is off. Yes. My alarm for my reminder, go to the dump today, Dawn, was on, but I went yesterday. So we have, what am I doing? Chaining a 6. So 1 and a half, 2 and a half, 3. Oh, really? Oh, that's really cool. My grandmother never did this, but I was always infatuated by all of the little laciness of tatting. And you can kind of achieve somewhat of the same look when you crochet the little things and do doilies, which my grandmother did do, but she didn't tat, and I just love the look of tatting, and I really like that you can also use this for like collars on dresses, which is really neat. So hey Carla. Okay, Mona, you take care. I'll look for you this week. I think you said you'd be on Monday. I'm going to look for you. Did you say Monday? I have my notifications on for you, so I'll find you. But yeah, I really enjoyed that, and I just thought, oh, I just love it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe my Irish roots. Um, haven't done much this weekend, but color. Oh, coloring's good. I could have done that today. Instead I just challenged my brain, Carla. And I gotta make it difficult. And I said, I'm going to cook today because I forgot that Friday was St. Patty's Day the other day. And I took some stew, like it's pork, like stew meat pork. And I've never had that before, but I thought, I'll try it. So I thought it. And Crazy Croppers. No, it's Crazy Croppers in Missouri, Branson, Missouri. Wait a minute. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I remember you saying, that's right. I remember you saying that, Addie, that you had your retreat coming up. Well, have fun. That's really cool. Linda asked because we have a cropping retreat or a crafting thing coming up. It's virtual this Thursday. It starts Thursday to Sunday. Yes, Mary does do a lot of tatting. She said she's just been starting out learning, and I love watching her. Even though I tat myself, I still love watching her. Well, listen, when you're doing scrapping, you said there's a lot of scrapbooking friends there. You can do a lot of your techniques that you use for they use for scrapbooking on cards. So if you do different sketches that you can kind of convert those into card size, Maybe that would be a fun challenge, is to take some of their scrapping sketches and pages and turn them into card size. It is a lost art, Jim, and that's why I've really enjoyed. There's been several people that I've been watching that are tatting online, and it just warms my heart, because that's the thing, is I didn't see a lot of this, and it was something my grandmother didn't teach me because she didn't do it. And I thought, I, I should learn it, because if I don't, what if someone else doesn't either, and then it's gone and there's no one to teach somebody else how to do it, And at least now I know how to do it. So if my kids want to learn, I can teach them. And maybe if my kids don't come around to wanting to learn it, they did crocheting and knitting. They both do that, and cross stitching and all that. Um, so they might show an interest in this later on. But if not, maybe my grandchildren will. So yeah. All right, so we're doing a chain with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I am going to just do a chain. And remember, I stuck my needle through that loop, so it's going to attach my chain to it. See that? Woohoo! That's what's going to give it to us in that little hole there. So we're going to once again turn. It's going to give us a little crossover, and we're going to come up through the middle and knot it. See, Joni? Yeah, it's true. Yes, that's the way I am. I'm like, man, we can't like lose this. It's the same with a lot of like recipes and cooking, and my kids, I taught them like bread making when they were like 10. My oldest daughter was baking bread. And it was just something I had to pass down, because I'm like, geez, I don't want them to not be able to do those things, God forbid something ever happened and I hadn't taught them those things. Who knows if somebody else would, Okay, so now here we are. We're going to do another ring. So, like I said, my fingers are stiff today. I took a shower and I made it extra hot, hoping that my joints would kind of loosen up a little bit. My grandmother's sister taught me at 10 to crochet, and I've taught all 3 girls and 1 granddaughter and many friends. One was a lefty, so we used a mirror for... That's cool. I'm a lefty too, Carla, and my grandmother taught me to knit, and she used to have me sit across from her so that I was mirrored to her. So, yeah, but it was really cool. And as I got older, by the time I was actually in my early 20s, my grandmother used to tell me, she's like, you've surpassed me in my skill, my ability to knit. I was like knitting all kinds of things and doing like, what do you call it? Doing like, I could knit pictures and things and do all the changing of colors, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, my kids, they like to crochet. I think more so than knitting, but all right, so we are doing we just did turns, we're doing a ring. Step 4, doing a ring. So 1. So Joni, I might have missed your answer. Did you say it was you that sent me a friend's request on Facebook? 1.5 and 2. Oh, hey. Hey. Hey, hi. I love that. All right, 2 stitches, picot. Yeah, you got it, Carla. Hey. Welcome. I don't think I've seen hey. Hey. Prefer crochet. See, I like both. I have different things that I do, different things. Right now I'm working on a scarf for my youngest daughter. Not a scarf, a shawl, and that is crocheted. Sorry, I get talking and I can only do one thing at a time. And then I have stockings that I do that are knit. That I did try some Christmas stockings that were crocheted, and I didn't prefer them. Yes, can't figure out how to change my name, so never. Okay, all right. Well, I'll go in and accept you. I just wanted to make sure it was you. You technically you're the only Joni that I know, but I wasn't sure and I didn't recognize the other name. And it linked me to a different channel. So I was like, huh, well, it sounds like my Joni. And then I said something the other day to you about the die cutting party, and I was like, when's the die cutting party? And I went and I looked on YouTube when I was catching up on videos, and I saw that you had it. I saw you using your die cutter, and I can't, Pam had like the AccuCut, and I was like, what? I missed it. I missed the die cutting party. We're gonna have to do another one. I was so bummed. I was like, darn it. Oh, that was great. I watched the, I love the replay still. It was pretty cool. Yeah. And let me know. And now if, I have you on Facebook, we can kind of communicate more. 4, 6, 8, 10. One more. But yeah, so I've enjoyed learning this, and I try to pull it out every once in a while if I haven't done it for a bit, because I don't want to forget how to do it, And I can follow, I can take a pattern, like this was a snowflake. It was a free pattern online, so I just kind of jot down, how to do it. And I have a book that's called, do I have it handy? It's called the Encyclopedia of Stitching, and it has like everything in it. Tatting too. And I like Joni's name too. The other name I didn't recognize she had. But I try to just keep my mind fresh to it. So I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget how to do it. So this one is a ring. So if I can get my finger in there before I pull it all the way. There we go. I'm going to put my finger, see, I put my finger in so that I don't accidentally, because by golly, have I pulled it through before, and it is a pain to try to find the loop in the end of that to save your ring. Oh, is it a book? The encyclopedia you're talking about, T? Yeah. Yeah, PJB Stamper is Pam also. So now that I pulled myself through here. Oh, there. Sometimes I just gotta pull it and my little ring will work itself out. But, geez, maybe. There we go. So now I have another ring. And I'm going to do the same thing it said before. I'm going to turn and tie. Yeah, I like it. This one was my ex-mother-in-law's. I did a lot of stitching, and she did a lot of that stuff too. And before she passed, she had given me the book. I was like, ooh, I like it. It's old, but it has some really cool things in there. So that ring, and then we are going to turn again, and we are going to chain. Watching from work, kind of slow. Oh, that's cool. Well, thanks for tuning in. I enjoyed your live the other day. Man, those stamps that you had from the papers from Scrappy Shack were amazing. And your cards were amazing that you did from Simon. So I did this. Now I'm chaining 6. Okay. I'm going to keep track of what I'm doing. If I lose track, curse yourself. You can get those little finger guards too for this, but this one's got a little bit of a rough, and I sometimes will catch myself on it. but it's not bad. It doesn't hurt. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6, and this one is a chain. So we pull straight through, turn, and tie. Art stacks. What did I say? What did I say? Oh no. Art stacks, yes. Oh, did I say Scrappy Shack? Yes, art stacks. Yeah, I really liked those animals. All right, I'm going to turn back and we're going to do another ring. And I like doing, I think this is what Mary was saying she was doing too, Pam. She's learning to tat right from the ball. I've always tatted off the ball. I don't know how to not tat off the ball. So, oh, thanks, Addie. Thanks for hanging in there a little bit. I appreciate it. And I will come look for you on Tuesday. I know. Sundays are my laid back, I guess, kind of day. And I'm going to do another ring, so let me, oh my goodness, what did I just do? Hold on. Oh, get out of there. And how long we've been on here? What time did I start, guys? 4? 4-ish? I wanted to try to get off before Monica comes on. I know she does Sundays. And I figured I wouldn't feel overly bad because a lot of you guys do pop over there, so you guys would have a place to go from here. 51 minutes. Thanks, Jim. Not long enough, Carla says. I'll be on again Tuesday. You guys will have to look for me in case you weren't on here, Carla. I'm doing my roll out the art again on Tuesday, so I'm excited. My art Yahtzee. Oh, I can't. I'm excited. I don't know what it is. I'm excited, but yet I'm nervous because I don't know what that's going to throw me, you know? I'm trying to picot that longer. There we go. Everyone's watching basketball. Oh, yes. It rolls into April, does it? I remember when my daughter lived in Boston, she was big into the March Madness thing. I swear, everyone in Boston, she said when she moved there to nanny, she was like, Mom, like everybody's about sports here. Yeah, I have a doctor's appointment that day too, Carla. So it's kind of tricky. Most of my doctor's appointments are on Tuesdays, which is really ironic because my lives are on Tuesdays. And I'm just like, ugh, I always have to hustle to, and it takes a lot out of me to get myself up, dressed, and out the door, or showered, dressed, and out the door to the doctor's. And then by the time I'm done, I'm so tired. But then I'm like, oh, you can't sleep, Dawn. You gotta stay awake and get ready for that live. Yeah. This week it's OMT. I go every 2 weeks and get an adjustment on my back and my hips and my neck. And there. And this is my second group, so I am doing, this is a ring, so I'm going to get my pinky up under the bottom of my needle so I can keep my loop here. Ugh. Sorry, that's not part of it. I'm trying to pull, tying my pinky right up in it here. Oh, goodness. Come on. Pull tight. There we go. And then turn and tie. Not a sports fan myself. I craft if he wants to watch Dawn. Absolutely, me too. It's so rare I go. Well, that's it. I'm in most of the time. I don't really go out a lot. Hello, Crafty Kitty. Hi, Leanne. Oh, that's awesome. I will look for you. Wonder if I might be able to do it from here. Let's see if I can link your channel. That's really cool. Is this your first time here? Yes, Gloria. I do pretend to tat. I was these are a couple little snowflakes. I'm thinking I might they're snowflakes, but you know, don't you think that they would look pretty if I attached them all and made a little doily or something? Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. First time finding. Oh, well, welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you. I usually do a lot of paper crafting. On Sundays, I've been trying to go live with my friend Linda, and we just do kind of Sunday Funday and just do whatever, you know. And yeah, so that's today. Except my friend Linda's not feeling good, so it's just me today. Oh, Carla. Well, you know what? I can do a better video on learning to do it one day. I'm going to loosen my circle here because I got a little twist somehow in my thread. Oh, that's how. So, okay. See, sometimes it's forgiving. There's I don't want to totally lose there we go. I just had to flip it. A better tutorial. Oh, I loved her kitty pic too. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth, it was so real looking. You did such a great job. I know you're a good artist. It's not like I'm surprised, but it was just beautiful. Okay, I gotta pull this a little bit so I can, what is going on here? Did I turn the wrong way? Urgh. Get out of there. Oh, well, so Leanne, don't use this as a guide on how to do it yet. Because today I have to get going on something for a little bit to really do it well enough to be able to teach it. So now I'm trying to get the kink out of my not my ring here. But I can come on if people are interested. I can come on and do an actual, you know, lesson, especially, you know, the basics. All right, so what did I do? I got myself hung up here. I do have a shuttle, Gloria. I am not proficient with the shuttle. I am much more of a needle tatter than I am a shuttle tatter. And I am just going to pull this and tie it. Ah, come on. There we go. I'm just pulling it and doing it. So yeah, so I would much rather, there's my ring. Now we're going to do 6. 6 to return. Oh no, we're going to do 3, and then we're going to go into our third stitch here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've tried the shuttle. I just showed everyone the shuttle I have, and it's a little airlit shuttle. It's right here. But, you know, I can't get that down of going in and out by, oh, thank you, Elizabeth, for dropping links. I appreciate you so much. You're so sweet. She is sweet. Yeah, I couldn't figure out the shuttle either, Gloria. I have watched tutorials. I can do it and follow it, but I can't get fast. I can't get comfortable enough to get fast at it. I am just yeah, just can't do it. All right, so I think, how am I supposed to, I want to make sure I got this turned the right way. So yeah, so don't use this as I don't know what I'm doing with most projects, just try. Yeah, that's kind of the me too. uh, I know. Well, look at macrame, Jim. Like, who figured that out? Like, same thing, because that's pretty much what I was saying earlier, is this is like, it's just like a tiny macrame. And see, now for some reason, I don't know, I didn't tighten that loop and I tied it off before it got tight. So I don't know what I did there. So this is probably going to end up being one of the pieces that goes in my junk journal. And yeah, because so up and that, and I'm going to come around and I'm going to do this, and yes, so this is going to come, I'm trying to see, because this one was tricky. We did a peak. Let me see. I'm not on much longer doing this. Oh my, oh, thank you, Jen. Hi. I haven't seen you in so long. Carla, funny story. I had not done macrame for quite a while either. Not it. It's been since the 70s because I was born in the 70s. But um, I needed a plant holder to put my plant. I wanted one, and you can't find those plant hanger things anymore that are macrame. I couldn't find one anywhere. And I have books, and I had some jute, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna have to make one. So I did. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Jim. That's right. No two are alike. I just know that I have to look and see what I got here to know. So yeah, Jen, thank you. Thank you for saying this is cute. I haven't I'm trying to see where I have to hook this, because I know I have to hook this on something. Um, this is going to go down and around. And I get chatting and I lose track of where I'm at. So, J, I get distracted easy. Yes, thank you. Ashley. Oh, hi, Ashley. Oh, hi. Oh, Shar. Hi, kids. Shar and Casey, say hello. What are you up to today? Happy Sunday. I was wondering if I would hear from you today. Maybe you can call later or have the kids call or something, you know? Look what I'm doing. I was just bragging on you guys, knowing how to crochet and knit. Just telling the ladies and Jim. And I'm in a knotted mess. I'm trying to get myself out of it here. Ah! There. See what I mean? See how easy it is to get caught up? Yeah, Ashley. I don't know why Ashley's got. You can call her Ashley. She her YouTube for some reason, I don't know. She gets in. She's got it under a different account. So Corinne is actually her middle name. Oh yes, and make bread. That's right. Do you remember Ashley doing your first bread? Do you remember how old you were? It was like 10. You were making bread. I want to say. Pretty sure. All right. So I did 6. I guess I got to do another picot. So I do my rings. 3. I'm supposed to join though. I can't figure out where my join is, you guys. Maybe I'm supposed to join over here. Let's bring this up. And I'm going to join here. Yep, I'm going to join here. Which a join is going in. Did she say? Oh, I don't know where she went. She disappeared. Maybe one of the kids shut her off. They're good at controlling the internet or the phone. I don't know what she's on. All right, so I just brought that up a little loop and did a join. Now I got my wits about me again here. And now we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Linda. Yeah, she taught her kids how to drink coffee. Well, you had boys. It's a little different, you know. I mean, I guess you could have taught them to hunt. I had ladies in the family that hunted. I used to go hunting, but I didn't hunt. But I used to go hunting with the cousins. That's what I wish I had. I wish I had made by Pam as a mom, so I could have learned to sew. I kind of had to teach myself, just like the tatting, sewing, but I'm not as good. Excuse me, not as good at the sewing. But I did know enough to show my kids because they did that too. I want to say it was Ashley that did. She sewed, her first sewing project was a quillo, I believe. If you're still here, Ashley, where'd you go? 1, 2, 3. Maybe the baby started crying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I did my join. I did 6 picot, 6 picot. Whoops. Learn to make your dad's martinis. Hey, that's what it was like in those days, wasn't it? I remember fetching, I didn't really make a lot of drinks, but I fetched a lot of beer. All right, so 3, and this is a chain, so we're just going to go straight through. Kind of pull that out of the way. Straight through. She is a master sewer, Joni. I used to go hunting with Dad and wish he wouldn't see any deer. Yeah, I used to think like that too, Elizabeth. And then I'd get excited, like hoping we would, and then I was like, "Oh, I don't want to see I don't want to see it." Yeah, yeah. I went a lot, and then yeah, I was around a lot when they were hanging. Well, there were a lot up at my great grandparents' farm when I was a kid. That for the time that I was there, um, there were a lot of deer that were hung in that barn. I'll tell you, outside, and they get the motor hoist that they hoist them up. Oh my gosh, T, I did that too. I did that too, and luckily the lady, the lady at the little general store, we're in a small town, and she knew me, so she would know that they were from my mother. But oh yeah, I remember that, and I was little. I was like 9 or 10, and I don't even remember having a note. I would just go down there with like the dollar, and yeah, yeah, there you go. So you taught them fishing and stuff, fishing and camping. That's cool. Yeah, I remember. I miss those days. All right. Turn tie and pull the needle through the third picot. So we are going to go 1, 2, 3, and this one's not a join, so it's an actual pull through. So I'm pulling my needle straight through and then turning it over. And then, da 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 da, this might be a good stopping point. Carla, you do crochet cute little baby sweaters and booties. Aww. Oh, no way. Really? Three? I don't think I could hold a glass without breaking it at three. I just can't picture it because I swear, even at five, um, that was probably one of my skills was breaking glass, breaking things. My dad taught me to work. He was a workaholic, but always took me with him. So I spent weekends as a kid running around the plant. By age 10, I was getting paid as a teenager, work summers. That's awesome, Joey. Oh, my grandmother used to do a lot of those. She actually did a bunch for my kids, little not sewing but crocheting or and knitting little sweaters and booties and whatnot. So what do we get? Needle through and return, and then chain a 6. Fun. What a nice day of reminiscing, huh? Of all the things that we've learned and that got passed along to us. And it's nice to see to hear some of the good things. Hi, Stacy May. Where are you? I go back a little bit. Woo. Maybe. There she is. Hello. I saw you were on earlier. I was busy trying to find an air pump for my yoga ball that I am sitting on. Thank goodness. You guys, I couldn't find the air pump. I used Willie's airbrush compressor. And I had to convince him that I wasn't going to ruin it by blowing up my yoga ball with it. I taught crocheting and knitting at Michael's. Oh, that's really cool. Knit left-handed was the hardest. Yeah, I knit left-handed. Actually, I might knit right-handed. I don't know. I feel like I always did it kind of backwards, but maybe it's because I always looked at my grandmother. She was right-handed and she taught me, and she would have me sit across from her to learn, and I never really, as I got older, I always wondered. I felt like when I did it like other right-handers, but maybe I don't. I probably can do it on both hands and just don't realize. Wow. Oh, Joni got to play with all the bright colored paper. That's cool. I never I don't think I ever taught professionally. I did do a crochet class once at our community center. I might have taught knitting there. I did a card class. Oh, hey, Leah. You married your, yeah. Yeah, there's some things I feel like I just don't hold the needle like everybody else, but maybe because I am left-handed. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. It was your mom's birthday today or Mother's Day today, right? Leah, you said Mother's Day in the UK? That's right. That's cool. All right, where am I? Chain 6, and that is a chain. So we are just gonna, I'm gonna pull that through. See what I mean about all these little, and then you turn. You have to do all these little flippy things. And you can do the little, some people take and they just pull their needle back through so it kind of straightens it a little. I always get confused on that, so I've never really done it. The, I just do the turn and tie. Yeah. So now it's a ring, and I think once I finish this group, I will call it quits. There you go, Linda. That's a good skill to stay on your seat. Sit. That's right. All right, we are doing a ring. So 1, 2, and a picot. 1, half, 2, and a picot. Half, 1, half, 2. Yeah, so anyway, I looked up a recipe and I found a recipe to use that stewed pork. That's little pieces of cut up pork, basically. It's a honey garlic pork with rice, and it looked really good. You fry it up and get it all crispy, and then just make a honey garlic sauce. So I think that's going to be, now I qualify for the short. What? Did I miss some? Did I miss some? I missed some conversation. Sit down, shut up, and you might get home. Oh gosh, I have stories about the school bus. Well, I have, Willie has stories about the school bus. He was that kid. He was that kid. 3, 4, 5, one more. Yeah, right, Linda. Oh goodness. Oh, hi, Carrie Porter. How are you today? And we are going to do a ring. So I want to see if I can grab it here. There we go. Without flipping it. I don't want to fudge it up like I did the last one. Oh God, T. Well, you had boys, I can imagine. I don't know though. I remember my daughter, and I won't mention which one. When she first started playing, I want to say it was soccer, and oh my gosh, after the game, she had sweat so bad. She got in the vehicle, and I was just like, man. And she was young, but I was like, oh, it is time to invest in deodorant. Straight to the store we went. So I guess I can't say that boys, I guess they don't smell any worse than girls. It depends. One more chain 6 and then I'm going to call it, because what are we at? 5:15. What time does Monica go live? Elizabeth, do you recall? Oh, thank you. There you go. Right? 12 trips, much less 12 years. That's too funny. Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. All right. Okay, so we have a few more minutes. So I'll finish my chain 6 and then we'll sign off and give everybody a break before heading to Monica's. Oh my gosh, anybody that watches this replay, they're gonna have to do this in double. I wish there was more than double speed on YouTube, you know? I wish you could do it like triple, quadruple speed. I feel like sometimes I need that, but I feel like others need it too sometimes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is a chain, so I'm going to pull straight through. I think, yep, it is. And flip, turn, and tie. Bada bing, bada bang. So here we go. So here we got the start of my 2 rounds. Ta-da! And when I'm sitting and I'm not talking, I can usually kick these right out pretty fast. Usually doesn't take me long at all. I think what I'll do is copy down my my tatting, my little owl. This is so easy, and it's a good beginner project, especially for incorporating beads. So maybe I will copy this down, and maybe I can do a little lesson if anybody wants to learn to. It does, but you know what? Turn the sound down and just watch it, fast forward. Elizabeth, you should give it a try. You could do it on a regular needle, especially the owl, because you don't really. Okay, so the point of the long needle is if you're doing a lot of this, like you saw me doing the loops and these chains, when you do a few of them and you stretch them out, you don't have to. I do, but you want a long needle so you have space. But oh, you did good, Joni. So you could just do on a regular needle and some crochet cotton, and I know you must have some crochet cotton. But the owl, anyone with a needle and some thread, you guys can learn this. But I'll copy this down and do this maybe as a little lesson or something. Hey, Debbie J. I don't see you, but I saw someone say hi. But yeah, these are cute. And this little loop on the top, you can, it doesn't have to be, you could put a little lobster clasp, but they do make really cute earrings. So, for sure. I just got roared. I got roared by Debbie. Huh. Oh, you're all oh, she just Debbie J. She rated me. Oh, and you guys, I'm just that's awesome. Thank you, Debbie. I was just getting ready to sign off too. That's so funny. Quick run, I know, right? Aw, Debbie, thanks. There you go, Linda. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm going to do this afternoon. I think I'm going to pull out. I might do a couple more of these because I would like to sew some together. I'd like to try sewing some together. Even if I do it as a, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think it would make a cool belly band too. Did several of them. You're welcome, Pam. Do something else. I know. I can't wait. I was thinking that because I was thinking we could raid Monica, but I can't raid yet. Pretty soon I'm halfway there, just about. Guys, share out my channel. I think I'm only a couple away from 500. My watch hours are up there, staying right along. So 499. Oh wow. So I got one shy of 500. Huh. I must have gained a couple. This one. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Leanne. And please, hey, come back if you like. What kind of crafts do you do? I'm gonna have to go check out your channel now. Thanks, Carla. I know, I'm excited. Thanks, Carrie. Thanks, Debbie. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Yeah, Linda, you're getting up there too. You're not far. Oh, yay, Joni. I did Linda put not Linda. Did Elizabeth put your channel in earlier? Yeah, we'll have to get you up to that 500 mark. Jewelry, beading, wire wrapping, some paper, repairing some ceramic. Oh, that's really cool. Well, here you go. Look, we could do these and you can turn them into jewelry. If you learn to tat these, you could make these. Add some beads on there. Oh, good. Okay. Pam too. Made by Pam's almost there. I've been trying once a month, you guys, to do some shout outs and try to get a bunch of people that I have over to others that I watch. Um, yeah, I I know. I'd like to do some more clay. So coming up, so I have my art dice, the art Yahtzee on Tuesday, and then next Tuesday, the Tuesday after, I'm gonna do a follow up with things, some other things that I have going on, and then um, Easter is early in April, so I think that the following week, let me pull out my handy dandy desk calendar from Miss Gloria. Um, yeah, Easter is the 9th. So I think that Tuesday, the 4th, I'm going to aim for that Tuesday to do Pasanki eggs, Jim, if you are interested. I know it's kind of something up your alley, kind of doing the dyeing stuff. And I don't know. I think, yes, PJB Pam. Ah, no videos. Cordelia, hello. I can't remember if I said hi. Oh, really? It's your mom's birthday. Oh. Oh, Carla was an April Fool's baby. Sweet. That's awesome. Um, there you go, Leah. Oh, Carla. Oh, that's so sweet. Did you make an alias? She subbed under a different name. That's so funny. Oh, really, Carrie? A lot of sewing in between getting to the hospital. Oh. Uh, maybe, Jim. Maybe on that Sunday prior, I could do my eggs because, listen, I have to blow the eggs out. So, happy Mother's Day, Carrie. Yes. Yes, that's what Leah said. Um, so yeah, so I have my eggs. I just need to well, I the layering of the wax, I can do all of that in my live. I can do all of that. I have my little Kitskas, and I have my tea light candles and everything, and I can do all of that, the waxing and the dyeing, all in that one live. So prepping the eggs is just blowing them out. So I'll probably blow out the whole dozen, and I'll probably use the eggs that the innards, to make a quiche Sunday night or something. So, yes, Ukrainian Easter eggs. Hi, Shay. I'm glad I held on a little bit. Easter to Booster, her nickname. Oh, and a pony. I love kids' imaginations too. It's great. That's awesome. Um, yeah, that's probably what I'll do with my eggs, Carla, because I'm gonna aim for blowing out a dozen. I'm not gonna do a dozen on my video, obviously, but I would like to do some extras up. So I know, and you know what, Elizabeth? I went on Amazon to look at how much okay, Linda, enjoy your dinner. Um, I was I went on Amazon to look up supplies, the cost of supplies, because I have a little bit of beeswax from the bees that Willie's dad gave me in a jar to use for my eggs, but I had to get some more beeswax just in case, because I didn't know if I would have enough. And it's been a while. It's been since my kids were in their teens, I guess, since we last made them. So, all right, Cordelia, I'll see you later. I'm signing off too. I'm gonna try to get off here by 5:30. But anyway, I went on to look for the beeswax, Elizabeth, and yeah, the supplies are outrageous now. I was looking just for the Kitskas, the little tools that you use to drop your wax on. I was like, man, I couldn't believe the price of them, and the dyes. I have some dyes. I have some dyes left that I can use. And you know what I thought would be cool? I wonder if you couldn't use your um I should look it up. I bet you could use your dyes, like your ink refills, like the liquid inks, or liquid watercolor or something. I don't know if you could use alcohol ink on it. Reinkers, thank you, Jim. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. So yeah. Yeah, but it was crazy. Yeah, I follow a lot of people on Instagram that do it. They're fun. All right, Pam. Well, I'm heading off anyway, you guys. I appreciate you guys coming by to just watch me um tat, pretend to tat. I'll have to figure out. This one is so close to being done. I just need to bring it around. I think I just have one more little arch to do, and then I can connect it. And I really wanted to figure that out too, where I get left off, so I don't have to toss it, because that's one less I'll have to hook to this. But I think it will look nice to get a few of them. It'd make a nice belly band in a journal. But yeah, nice to meet you too, Leanne. And hopefully I'll see you again. I'll be live again on Tuesday on my channel at 7 p.m. Eastern. So keep an eye out. Make sure you hit the little notification button, the little bell there on all. Oh, thanks, Pam. You guys are sweet. Yes, Shay. Feel free. I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy Monica. I don't know if I'll make it over there. I have to go get the some fresh ginger and garlic for my honey garlic not chicken, pork. Tuesdays at, oh, okay. I'm gonna write that down. Tuesdays at 1:30. Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna go look your channel up right now. Crafty Kitty Vintage. That's awesome. Maybe we can collab sometime on jewelry, beading or something. I love doing that. I have tons of stuff for that too. All right, you guys, take care and thanks for joining in. And have a good rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys all on Tuesday. Bye-bye.